This is Lynn with Happy Parties, and Lynn has a company that's 27 years old and that started as doing kids parties, and it was just she and her husband doing everything. They do hundreds of parties a year, and now they've branched out to not just doing kids parties, but doing corporate events and doing adult parties. So we wanted to have an event, or she wanted to have an event to kind of rebrand and kind of let everyone know that it's not just kids parties that she's about anymore. So we're taking a hotel ballroom, we're dividing into the 3 spaces. And the first space is the entry space that you walk into, and it's the kids party. We've got small kids there, we've got balloon artists, we've got face painters. We don't have any Brussels sprouts though, sorry, but we do have corn dogs, cotton candy, pizza. And in the first part are going to be juice boxes, but they'll have a little vitamin V in the juice boxes, so they're not just juice. And what we're doing is we've got an app, first of all, that overlays the whole event. So your app, when you're in the first area, you will get a text or a message on your phone that looks like a handwritten note from your mother saying something about the event. Also, we'll have a guitar player singing children's songs. Then the air wall opens up, and we've now gone into the next phase of parties, and we've gone to the college party. So we've got a dance band on stage. We've got bars serving drinks out of red Solo cups. Oh, I forgot and we also have photo cutouts. So the clown cutouts. So that's their first photo opportunity with a Polaroid, and they get to take that home with them with a branded jacket. Air wall opens up. College party, dance band, more pizza, because what do you eat in college? Pizza. Sliders, drinks in red Solo cups, and a traditional photo booth. Now, if you notice at the first party you had an actor, you had 2 kids that were friends, a boy and a girl that were playing together and they were friends. Now you've seen them now grown up in the second party, and now they're a couple at college and they're dancing, and it's very obvious that they're a couple. Third wall opens up, and now we've gone into an adult event, and we've got a really upscale contemporary looking event like an adult club. We're serving sushi, gluten-free pizza, and vegan corn dogs. We've got a green screen photo booth with immediate social media uploads, and we've got tweet walls. So your app in the second location, sorry about that, your phone from the first location to the second, all of a sudden something like a beeper would show up on your phone with a message. So it totally looks like a beeper. That gets you into the second part. Third time we're talking about tweet walls. So everyone's tweeting about the whole event. And now we've seen our grown-up couple walking through the party being grown-ups.
We're seeing a lot of reveals. Is that common among everybody, the whole reveal concept?
Who doesn't like to control what people see? And that
Right.
emotion that we all have when we have reveals, when you're revealing something that people have no idea, I love doing that personally.
I mean, do people think is reveal, does people like reveals? I mean, is it sort of a trick that everybody uses? I mean, I think it's kind of brilliant on a regular basis, but it
keeps the energy up the whole night.
Yeah, I think it's a great thing. It's kind of inside.
Depending on space.
Yeah, depending on the space, of course. But it's a very interesting technique that I think no one really gets that tired of if it's done well. Great, that was fantastic. Do you realize what's interesting is that none of the content that we had today was planned. It was all done in the last 30 minutes, and it was pretty remarkable. I'm very inspired by hearing everybody. The ideas are all open source. Hopefully tomorrow you can take some of these ideas, learn some new things, and most importantly, the tables that you're sitting at, make sure that you're exchanging email addresses, because this is called really deep networking. You go to a cocktail party, you don't know who the hell you're talking to. You're working with these people, and so new friendships form out of these things, new groups form out of these things, entire agencies can form out of these things.
What was really fantastic about being here at the Planathon was that there was a great range of experience, people that were handling big brand corporate accounts to small mom and pop businesses, and it really gave you a great depth and understanding of what the event industry is doing and how great it is to be part of the event industry.
David, I love my job. I love event planning. I think it is the most incredible, rewarding experience as a career that one can possibly imagine, especially a creative person like myself. Event planners in the industry love BizBash. And they love BizBash because it accomplishes the same thing that this Planathon does. It's a meeting of the minds. When you read BizBash, you see what are people thinking, what are people doing, and you know what that does? That inspires new creative thought. So basically it's one idea lending to the next and creating a progression of creativity.